Hello YouTube. I want to show you quickly how to make a correct working formula for a spreadsheet when you have charges, paid amounts, and account balance. And I just want to quickly show you how you can run into problems with those kind of formulas. So let's say this is a spreadsheet I made for my friend. It's just an invoice, like amounts charged, amounts paid, and current balance. Let me show you what goes wrong here. So let's say your client charged $100 on his account, paid $50. So now you can see his account balance is $50. Next month, he charges nothing on his account and pays you the other $50. So what happens? Nothing. The math in the program failed. So let's take a look at the formula, which I found online. Not a good formula. If we go up here, zoom into the formula. Oops, sorry about that. And there's the formula. I don't know why this camera is so slow. That's a lousy formula. Does not work well. It's asking if and some statement. And at the end, if everything fails, it returns the null characters on the very end of the formula for the cell. So in other words, so the cell does not print a 0, it prints a null. It's basically asking if D9 is greater than 0, sum D9 plus H8 minus F9, which would have been the payment. But the only problem with that is if no charge was made, because that's the first thing it's looking at. It's looking at D9 if it's greater than 0. So that's where the problem becomes a problem. Yeah, D9 is 0 because he did not charge anything on his account that month or that day. So the formula falls through and it does not sum everything up and give you an answer. So that's part 1. I'll get to part 2 shortly. So now I've corrected that problem with a new formula, but let me just show you how it works first. Your client charges $100. Pays 50. His balance is $50. Next month he charges nothing, but he pays another $50. So now you see his balance is 0. So let's take a look at the math in that cell. Let me zoom into it. Move it up. This math is a lot better. It's using an if-or statement. It's asking if D9 or F9 is greater than 0. Do a sum of D9 H8, which was the previous balance, minus F9, which would have been the payment, to give you the result, or correct balance. If that statement is false, it would do the end thing, which would be print nothing, print a null character, which you see with the comma and the double quotes. So that's the right formula you want to use for making a payment balance type sheet. So just goes to show you how many things could go wrong when you have the wrong and the right formulas in your in your spreadsheet. But yeah, I love this formula. I pulled my hair out for hours trying to figure it out because there's not much reference to it online as to what I want to do specifically. But yeah, there it is. There's a spreadsheet. That's the formula you want to use. If I highlight the, let me clear these values. And then go to the box and then go up to the formula, you can clearly see how the spreadsheet's reacting to that, like as far as what and where. You can see 4 different colored boxes, and they're all the boxes that are involved in that calculation. There's a purple box, a blue, a dark green, and the result box is that one there. But yeah, that's the formula. I love it. It took me well over an hour to figure this one out. Yeah, if or. Tough stuff, but I got it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining my channel. See you guys again. Have a great night. Bye-bye.